Good morning, boys and girls. I'm glad you could join us again this morning. We are learning about our Lenten lessons. This morning we are going to have the third lesson in the series, The Faces of Easter. In the beginning, a baby was born. God chose Mary to be the mother, and Joseph was the father. Mary and Joseph kept the baby close, and they kept him warm and gave him everything he needed to grow. When the baby looked up into his mother Mary's face, he saw a cross. And when he looked into his father Joseph's, a cross was there too. Jesus did continue to grow, and he grew into a boy. When he was 12, his mother, Mary, and his father, Joseph, took him to Jerusalem along with some of the other townspeople from Nazareth to celebrate one of the high holy days. When the celebration was over and they were headed back to their home, Mary and Joseph realized Jesus was not with the other children. So they hurried back to Jerusalem to look for him. They looked in the narrow, dark streets. They looked in the marketplace. They even looked where they had spent the night. Finally, they found Joseph. They found Jesus in the temple, talking to the priests and the rabbis. When Mary and Joseph asked Jesus that question, "Why did you do this?" he replied, "Didn't you know I would be in my Father's house?" Well, Mary and Joseph didn't understand it, and they did not forget it. Well, Jesus continued to grow, and he became a man. When he was 30, he went down to the River Jordan, where his cousin John was baptizing people in the river. Now this is John. We only see the back part of his head, but he was a wild man. Well, Jesus waded out into the water and stood in front of John and said, "Baptize me." Well, when John looked into Jesus' face, it was as if it was the first time he could see Jesus and knew who he really was. He said, "I can't baptize you. You're the Messiah. You're the one we've been waiting for. You baptize me." But Jesus said, "No, it is written that you will come before me and prepare the way. You baptize me." So Jesus went down into the darkness of the water and the swirling water. And when John brought him back up into the light, the people said it was as if they had seen a dove come down from heaven and come close to Jesus. And they also heard a voice that said, "This is my beloved Son, with whom I am well pleased." After Jesus was baptized, he went across the water into the wilderness, where he stayed for 40 days and 40 nights to learn more about who he was and what his work was going to be. I wonder, can you think of anything that might go with these pictures? to help us learn more about the stories. Thank you, boys and girls, for joining us this morning. We hope to see you again next week.